With it being the middle of 2024, I wanted to challenge myself this year and develop some new hobbies. Whether that was rekindling new hobbies or creating new ones, I decided that I was going to play guitar for at least 30 minutes every day for the next 30 days. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Project Acoustic. Today is day one. The goal is for me, I just want to be an absolutely goated guitar player by the end of the 30-day mark, chat. Coming into this challenge, I had a very minimal guitar playing experience, only knowing certain chords, but I never actually learned how to play a full song. I wanted to keep my goal simple just so I don't hate the journey that I'm putting myself on. The only goal I had for this challenge was to learn 3 songs. The first one being Best Part by Daniel Caesar, the second one being Handle With Care by J.R. Aquino, and the third one, probably being the hardest one for me to learn, Pluto Projector by Rex Orange County. With everything set, I got my guitar, hooked it all up, and began day one out of my 30-day journey. Shit, motherfucker. Best Part was arguably the easiest song to learn out of this 30-day challenge, mainly because the entire song consisted of only 4 chords: a D major 7th, an A minor 7th, a G major 7th, and a B flat major 7th, which is the same as the G major 7th, just 3 frets down. Okay, it's just chord changing that I need to work on too. Which, funny enough, chord transitioning was easily the hardest thing for me to learn throughout this 30-day challenge. As I continued to practice more and more and more, I managed to get Best Part completed by day 3. And kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. 1 down, 2 to go. I decided to play guitar more around the house and outside whenever I wasn't streaming, and when I could, I would play my acoustic guitar, which I learned very quickly that the strings were a lot thicker than the electric guitar, which made the ends of my fingers really start to hurt. Alrighty. Test, guitar works, it's loud as shit. Day 4 began, and I jumped straight into the next song that I'd be learning in this 30-day challenge, Handle With Care by J.R. Aquino. At this point in the challenge, I was feeling super confident. It only took me 3 days to learn the first song, and I had a little bit over 4 weeks to learn 2 more songs. What could go wrong? Surprisingly enough, the song was easier to learn than I thought. Coming up on day 5, and this is when I began to notice that I was getting way too confident. It felt like I was just around the corner to fully learning the song of Handle With Care, and with 25 days left to go, all I had to learn was Pluto Projector, and eventually, I got complacent. From now on, chat, no more swearing. Every time that I swear, I'll slam my head on the desk as hard as humanly possible. I know I was a weirdo, right? I was an absolute weird dick. Hold on, and it's like, fuck. Now I have nothing to hide behind. When I was like, hi guys, are you guys doing well today? It is day 6. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Despite getting distracted, I managed to lock myself in, and by day 7, I already finished Best Part and Handle With Care. 2 down, 1 to go. As I began to play guitar more and more, even though I was only 7 days in, I just didn't feel like playing guitar on some days, and honestly, it was quite demotivating to learn some new songs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do not want to play guitar today. I do not want to play guitar today, bro. I'm just gonna say it straight. Oh my god, I'm gonna snap this fucking guitar if I have to. This shit pissing me off. In doing so, I started to put less effort and less time into really committing myself to the 30-day challenge. This is so hard. Fucking hate this shit. Looking back on the 30 days now, day 8 to day 14 were absolute blurs to me. Every day just felt like the same as the other, and I don't think I really improved as much. Thankfully, myself at the time realized that I was wasting a lot of time, and I tried to capitalize on it. Everybody say, hi YouTube! Everyone! Now! Everyone say hi right now! Yeah! Day 15 rolled around, and I finally memorized all the chords of Pluto Projector. The only thing that I needed to work on was my chord transitioning. I began to slowly put more effort into my guitar playing. My motivation was starting to come back, and I was having a lot of fun playing guitar again. And man, honestly, I couldn't believe how much time went by. It was around this time that I definitely began to notice how much I was actually improving. Waiting for me, we were just kids and we fell in love. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Nah, chat. L fucking troop today. I'm not feeling it today. If you guys decide to take on a challenge of learning the guitar, your journey will be a lot more different than mine. Growing up for me, there was always a guitar lying around, so I would always play around with it. But this was the first time that I was actually managing to take it seriously. But if you do decide to take on playing guitar, focus on your journey and your journey only. Coming up to day 20 of this challenge, and man, I'll be honest, this was around the time that I was beginning to get really worried. I'm gonna break this guitar. It just felt like no matter how many times I was practicing and playing the song, my muscles weren't getting used to chord transitioning and I was beginning to overthink. And not only that, the calluses on my fingers were starting to get really bad. They weren't healing properly, and slowly but surely, the stinging sensation that I would get on just my fingertips eventually evolved into a sharp stinging pain that I would feel throughout my whole hand. From day 21 to day 27, it just felt like no matter what I was doing, I just wasn't seeing any visible improvement at all, and I was beginning to get really frustrated. By this time in the challenge, I was so mad at myself. I just felt like I wasted all this time. I had the advantage and I took it for granted. And coming up on day 28, I thought it would just be a repeat of the past week. At this point in the challenge, I knew I wasn't going to complete Pluto Projector flawlessly on time. Until, from out of nowhere, a complete newcomer in my Twitch chat sent one message that changed everything. Like, I need to make sure I hit that chord right, blah, blah, blah. Don't build chords. What do you mean by don't build chords? What Carbine was basically saying, which I didn't even realize I did, was that when I was switching chords, I was moving my fingers individually once at a time. Whereas the advice that he provided for me was that it should be all one fluid motion. When I switch chords, I shouldn't be going from finger to finger. Rather, I should literally be going chord to chord to chord to chord. And after I read this message, it changed everything. I had hope again, and I was working constantly on fixing this problem that I had. We got no time to waste, bro. Day 29, we haven't even finished Pluto Projector yet, bro. Oh god, my finger bleeding. And yeah, remember that sharp stinging pain that I was telling you about in my hand? It was excruciatingly bad by this time, but I wasn't gonna waste the rest of these 30 days, and I just pushed through it. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at day 30. I think I'm suffering nerve damage in this finger, bro. The whole day, it's been like, I've been feeling like a sharp pain going into my whole hand every time I use it. Hey, yo, not too bad, bro. Despite all of the negative feelings that I've had leading up to day 30, once I was with my Twitch chat and we were watching and reflecting on day 1, I couldn't help but feel proud and honestly really happy with my improvement throughout the 30 days. All this time, I was convinced that if I wasn't going to complete Pluto Projector, I was not going to be happy with my progress. But honestly, all of that went out the window when I saw how far I came. And honestly, looking back on it now, as corny as it sounds, it really was all about the journey. Not only did we improve more than I thought I ever could, but my Twitch chat grew tremendously. We met some awesome new people, and it was just a fun journey along the way. If I was able to accomplish so much in 30 days, imagine how much 1 year of guitar playing would be. Will we ever find out? We shall see. Thank you for watching.